So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about art and politics. And I suppose bring it back home a little bit to how it relates to branding, to business, to all of these things. Artists have continually had to walk these contradictions. And perhaps because of that, power has always tried to co-opt them in some ways. But additionally, marketeers, businesses, brands have also recognized that artists have a unique capacity and capability to distill very complicated ideas into very simple formats that large amounts of people can understand and can be communicated very efficiently. The people in this room, people that end up in rooms like this, were already at a certain stage and a certain space in life. What else can we want? How do we see ourselves and how do we picture the things that we create playing a role in this creation of a future? So I think arts and artists really still have a unique role to play in actually influencing society and influencing brands and influencing governments, but it's still forever this very difficult and tumultuous path. I'd like to give you a little poem that I wrote that I think relates to this subject and really provokes you about reason and purpose. It's called Another Reason. It goes like this. Water cuts rock, so which has more force? As water shapes the land, it's still willing to change its course. So can't ever change your own mind, usually change nothing. Can't ever blame your own mind, always blame something. But in failure hides opportunity. In divided communities still residing is unity, waiting to show itself soon as we're ready to be it. The truth is always there soon as we're ready to see it. So we can keep pretending what's real is just the senses. But it's all the same when you're looking with stronger lenses. So concerned with images, but it's there in the words. Images are just imagination. And that's what's so absurd. Have you heard the pig now knows it's fat? And the zebra is confused because it's white and it's black. So what's fact, right, and exact when everything changes? Change the way you look at yourself, the self changes. We think that we're smart, that makes us dumb. Think that we feel the most, that makes us numb. Weak because we're convinced that we have the power, because we make buildings and guns, but not a single flower. We're just waves, but think we're the ocean. It's easy to admit, and we don't know where the current's going. We're just flowing. Why do we think it needs controlling? Waves just roll with the ocean until it reaches sand. So just roll with your part till you reach your land. Acknowledge that the fear in our hearts, totally in our hands. It's not a thing. We just think. Imagine the earth decided that it was afraid to spin. So don't be afraid to sing with your voice. That's what it's for. The more we run from truth, closer it gets to your door. Look back through the ages. Everything changes. Change the way you look at the world changes. We're so busy noticing money don't grow on trees, we forgot that food does, and it's the food that we need, you see. I done traveled all over the aisles and seen the poorest people with the wealthiest smiles. So what's rich or poor, less or more? What's victory, what's defeat, and who keeps score? Who speaks more profoundly? The prince or the pauper? Speaks more profoundly the professor or just the talker, the walker or the driver? Who travels the furthest? The explorer or the pirate? Who's providing the service? Who decides what is worthless versus what had a purpose? Did the so-called civilized world not think the earth a flat surface? Just yesterday, so who knows what tomorrow brings? It often is the oddest, the songs that tomorrow sings. Look back through the ages. Everything changes. Change the way you look at the world changes.